Cash receipts, whether they're coming from the bank module or from the accounts receivable module, needs to be deposited before they show up on the checkbook register. So we're going to go through that process in this video. We're going to need a couple of cash receipts that we can use for depositing purposes. So we're going to create them in the bank transactions window. We select the enter receipt as the option, and we can leave the type. It can be anything, but we're going to select check as the type. We're going to use the same checkbook that we've been using the last couple of videos, and you can go ahead and select the default, the next receipt number, or you can put a new receipt number. You can use a couple of text fields to put additional information like received from and the description, and then you go ahead and put in the dollar amount. Now in this case I'm going to use $50 as a cash receipt. Now the debit account is obviously defaulting from the checkbook, and you cannot edit the dollar amount or the account, but you are supposed to select the credit account, and you can select any account. I'm going to just select a default sales account, and I'm going to put $50 in there, and I can just go ahead and post this. I'm going to create a couple of transactions to show you how a bunch of receipts can be bundled into one deposit. So I'm going to go through the same process and create another cash receipt for 10000 and $100. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and post this. So once I have these two transactions posted from the bank transactions window, I can go to the bank deposit window and select enter edit as the option. The other option is to void deposits that have been posted to the checkbook. The type, there are a couple of options here. You can use, the most often used one is the deposit with receipts, which updates the bank module. If you want to enter a deposit without entering a receipt or creating a receipt, you can use the second option, which is not widely used. And if you want to clear out some deposits without updating your checkbook register, you can use the clear unused receipts. This is sometimes used to clear out transactions when you do a new bank checkbook setup and you may have some old bank deposits that you want to clear out. So for that, clear unused receipts is used. But the most commonly used one is deposit with receipts. Again, you can select a deposit date that is different from the check receipt date. You should select the checkbook, again the same checkbook against which the cash receipts were entered. The deposit number defaults from the checkbook setup, but you can go ahead and enter another number if you so wish. Now to select the transactions, you can select them by simply clicking on the check boxes next to each receipt. You see that you get the total deposit amount at the bottom, and then you simply go ahead and post this deposit. Now I'm going to post it and I'm going to cancel out the reports. So just to give you a quick update on what a deposit would look like on the checkbook register, I'm going to go ahead and go to the inquiry window. And I'm going to show you, this is the deposit that we just posted. It's for $150 and it shows up like this in the checkbook register. If you want additional details, then you can obviously click on the number, drill down field, and see the details. So this is corresponding and mirroring what you would typically see on the bank statement. So I hope that explains the bank deposit process in Microsoft Dynamics GP.